Ho ho ho, internet. Mogwai here, and I got an MTG Arena video for you guys today, and my cringy AF intros as always. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas, and hope everything is going well for you. I'm going to be heading on to meet my family, so I'm kind of recording this in a little bit of a hurry, but I got a really cool deck for you guys today, and a new format for these videos, as I'm going to be focusing a lot on traditional constructed, which is a mode found in the Magic the Gathering Arena right now, which is kind of hidden because you have to first of all click on here to enable all play modes, and then it's available here. So traditional constructed is it's not a part of the ranked ladder, but it enables you to play best out of 3 games, which is what really makes Magic the Gathering as great as it is as a game, right? Like best of 1 really is somewhat underwhelming, especially from a long-term experience. I mean, casually it can be it's decent, but the joy that I personally take from playing Magic the Gathering is playing best of 3 matches in which I get to implement a sideboard, and I have a set strategy which can be molded and manipulated to, you know, match up better against all sorts of different decks. And the mind games that go into sideboarding and all that is what makes MTG such a complex and interesting game to, you know, dive into competitively, right? So I got a really cool deck for you guys today, because I promised I was gonna start building, you know, my own shit and showcasing it off, and that's what I aim on doing, and this is the first step in many dank decks to come, hopefully. As we got a Camino de Santiago, which is, you know, it's a Spanish reference. Basically, it is a Sultai Explorer deck built around Hadana's Climb. So I take the backbone, the core of what makes, you know, Golgari mid-range Explorer deck so good, which is, you know, the Explorer curve with Merfolk Branch Walker, Wild Growth Walker, alongside Jade Light Ranger, and of course curving out into Vivian Raid in the late game. This deck is just very efficient. Your on curve plays are very strong, and everybody's familiar with the Golgari mid-range build. But I tried to take a different approach at this deck because I do have an inner hipster wannabe inside me, and I do like to be edgy, and I like to go Sultai. Now, because of the introduction, sorry, of all these shock lands, in this case, you know, we got Watergrave and Overgrown Tomb, it's actually really easy to go dry color without it affecting your consistency as much, right? So we're going Sultai with that original build, and we're modifying it to have the upper hand in specific matchups, because Hadana's Climb really enables you to get very early and powerful kills onto your opponent. Powerful kills, English. What Hadana's Climb does is, at the beginning of combat phase of your turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. When, if that creature that you placed a counter on has 3 or more, Hadana's Climb transforms into Winged Temple of Oraska. Winged Temple of Oraska is nutty. It is game winning, like very quickly. If your opponent does not end the match, like a couple of turns after this goes, you know, this transforms, it's pretty much over. Because as you can see right there, unless they have like a lot of, you know, efficient single target removal, but that's why we're running 4 copies of Dive Down, right? So the idea, this deck, I put quite a bit of thought into it, and I'm a big fan. I was heavily inspired by the player who created originally the Hadana's Climb Sultai Constrictor deck. He brought it to a tournament in a Grand Prix, and he placed second in that Grand Prix, I believe. I forgot his name. It was I think it was Aaron. I don't know. I followed him a little bit. I saw the decks that he kept on brewing. He was like a very original deck builder, and he came up with Hadana's Climb and incorporated it onto Sultai Constrictor. It was actually Golgari Constrictor back then, and he also incorporated certain cards from Kaladesh, which include the Hydra, amongst others. But it was a deck that tried to punish the heavy blue-black control metagame with Scarab God that was very prevalent back then, right? This card now lost a little bit of touch because the Winding Constrictor got rotated out, but I still believe it is very powerful in combination with the Wild Growth Walker. The Wild Growth Walker and the Explorer mechanic in general enables you to get +1/+1 counters prior, which really speeds up the process of Hadana's Climb. It's not as crazy blowout as it was before with Winding Constrictor, but it can still really win you games. If you get Wild Growth Walker to 5 attack, all of a sudden you have a 5/7 that becomes a 10 12 upon transformation and can hit the opponent for 10 damage. So in 2 turns, they're dead, regardless of what damage they took prior, right? So this is a very potent finisher that people won't really see coming, as it's not really played too much in the current metagame right now. And it really throws people off guard. And I'm going to showcase off a run that I had with this deck in which I attempted to obtain 5 wins with it in a best 2 out of 3 traditional constructed, like I said. So I'm going to showcase off the last 2 series of this run, which I happened to showcase off in the beginning of my stream yesterday. Those are like games 4 and 5, and both of them are best 2 out of 3. So you'll see all, you know, the sideboard implemented as well, which we have very heavy anti-control tech right here with 4 negates, 4 thought erasures, 2 duress, and 1 Karn. And then we have 4 fungal infections in case we're facing more aggro weenie focused decks, as fungal infection is very anti-meta against those sorts of builds right now, and it's very, very effective. For just 1 mana, you shut them down really well. Killing at the end of Vanguard is a very big thing, and also it's very effective against mono red as well, right? So we can gear a little bit towards aggro, but mostly we can improve our matchup against control, which can be a little bit troublesome otherwise. Even though we do have 4 dive downs to stop single target removal, and we do have 3 hostage takers, which synergizes really well with dive down, and is one of the perks of being able to run Sultai. Hostage taker is one of my favorite cards in the game, and you know, I got, you know, she actually wins me a lot of matchups against Golgari mid range, because they don't handle this card well if you have dive downs to protect her from chupacabras and such. And that's all I gotta say. This was, you know, 6 minutes. I kind of rambled for a little bit. I think my explanation was all over the place, but I am in a bit of a rush making this video. But hopefully you understood somewhat what I'm trying to explain with this build. Hopefully you find it interesting, and hopefully you enjoy the games and you try it out yourself if you wanna. So yeah, have us all day. Merry Christmas again, and I'll see you guys around. I hear you've been wrecking with the Defender deck. See, I made that tweet, and then I proceeded to lose a billion games in a row. I tried to fucking jinx myself, man. Oh, it was terrible. You know what? I also thought I was like, I was breaking some new ground. I thought I was being like super original and being like super clever with my deck building. And then I search on YouTube and other places, and it turns out like so many people have built the same deck. It was depressing. It was the worst. Subscription notification broke? It should not have broken. Give me a second. It should be active. I swear to God, dude, Streamlabs is very inconsistent lately. And you know what's also not too consistent? This waiting for my opponent. I guess he's taking his sweet time. Shenko with the sub with the tier. Oh, there it is. Why is it not working? Wait, give me a second. Alert box. Cool story. Okay, let me test. All right, that took a while. Okay, so we're actually gonna keep this hand because we have 2 forests and we have the curve into explore. It's good enough. We'll keep it. Mega Twitch Y. I know, right? What the fuck? Why is it not working? Okay, let's try again. Here comes the DJ. Here comes the DJ.
This is a test.
Thank you. Oh, god damn it. I derped. I got distracted and I didn't drop this. Well, it seems we may be facing a Golgari mirror, except we're not Golgari. We're secretly, you know. Yeah. Ja, man. We're gonna surprise motherfucker him with his Hadana climb. He got mana screwed, didn't he? Can I get me some easies in the chat, please? And I guess we just keep things as they are. Like, I haven't seen much of his deck, so. Okay. Mog, I do admit I will miss the artifact gameplay. I know. I'm getting a lot of comments like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's kind of shit's just kind of rough, man. Because I have this feeling that I kind of killed my YouTube channel. Due to the combination of multiple things, like the lack of activity throughout all summer, because I just I honestly, like, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I probably should not have stuck with Gwen for as long as I did. Because I clearly wasn't as motivated, and I didn't upload anything on my YouTube, and I think the inactivity throughout all those months, and then me like uploading Artifact, and now me uploading MTG, like I think I just completely murdered my whatever the algorithm shit is. Like I think I fucked it up. And yeah, now my videos are all about just comments of people like saying they miss some other game that I covered, which makes sense, right? We have source for blue mana here and black. We have all three Sultai, the Sultai package in our land here. This is a pretty solid looking hand. With Hadana's Climb and Dive Down, like this has the makings to be a pretty good hand, and our opponent mulliganed once too. So our opponent it seems to be having a bit of an issue going off. It seems, or like actually like getting a decent hand, which. I mean, hey, I'll take my free wins. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, you can't help but feel a little bit bad. Samurai build with 200 Chias years to return of MTG on this channel. I don't have the voice applied there. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. He's Sultai too? The fuck? I love you despite the game. That means a lot to me, Paranoid. It legitimately does. Okay, so do I Hadana's Climb here? Or do I? Because I have a good opening here with Hadana's Climb. I'm going to go for it. Before it can actually counter it, I'm gonna set it up. That means a lot to me, buddy. But just so you guys know, like I made my decision. Yeah, now he's gonna take off my Merfolk Branch Walker, right? Maybe that wasn't smart. Knowing that he could have this card, like maybe I should have played my Merfolk Branch Walker to like not lose my. But I mean, at the same time, no, that was the correct play. I had two Hadana's Climb in hand. Playing Hadana's Climb there was incorrect, right? He takes out a Dive Down though. Okay, that's decent. Ooh. I'd like to play this, but I also want to start hitting him as well. But I want to be able to have my Dive Down available, so I'm going to have to approach it this way. I'm going to have to play you. I mean... start getting some damage on him. Well, fuck. Okay, so I definitely need to add in some negates onto my deck. Like, now I know that he's Sultai. I legitimately thought he was Golgari. So, yeah, that ritual... Oh my fucking god. That's bad. Okay, we need some momentum here. We need to draw us into some units. That'll have to do. This is obviously a problem, but there's not much we can do about it because we can't really fly. I would love to draw into a J-Light Ranger to buff this guy up. A lot of people are successful with MTG, and I'm sure you do great. I remember watching your Constructed Dead guide a few months ago, and it was pretty fun. Thank you, Mark Stokes. Yeah, I mean, like I said, no matter what happens at this point, I'm not gonna like fucking, I'm not gonna switch it up again. Like I stuck with the plan. I made a decision, and I'm gonna stick with it. You know, like that's just what I'm gonna do. Oh, he got rid of a lot of lands. That's actually really good for me. Okay. I could hit him for a huge hit here. That basically puts him on the clock. He has 2 cards in hand, so as long as he doesn't have, like, an answer to this? Like, if he doesn't have an answer to this Hadana's Climb just wins at the game. Did he take another Hostage Taker?
Stand aside. I'll destroy all that you hold precious.
Okay. Get wrecked, bitch! Hadana climbed, motherfucker! Beautiful! Fucking beautiful! Let's go. So if I understand correctly, he'll do magic streams and VODs, and he'll play but not stream Artifact? Yes. I do intend on uploading like 1 Artifact video per week. Because I still like the game, but I also want to really dive into Magic Arena, honestly. Because I think this game has a very bright future, and I'm a huge fan of it, and I want to get good. I've competed in it before, and I want to, like, really, really dive into it. And I want to actually, like, aim to compete in Grand Prix and shit, too, like physical Magic as well. I'm just, this year I'm going to invest, like, I'm gonna invest a lot into like competitive card gaming, and I'm gonna dive really deep into Magic, and I'm gonna try to compete in it and all that goodness, and I'm gonna just dive in on my channel, and even if like fucking 2 people watch me, it doesn't matter. Like I made a decision, and like I said, I'm sticking to it. All right, so we are 4-1, and fuck it, that was a sweet win. Holy shit. Okay, let's try to get that 5, that second perfect run. This is my second run with the fucking Soul Tie Hadana Climb deck, and it's actually working. All right, let's see. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's good enough. Hopefully, I get to showcase off some Hostage Taker Dive Down sweetness. We're gonna lead off with the Overgrowth Tomb. What format decks are you playing in Paper Magic? I'm gonna be playing Standard. I'm gonna be focusing on Standard. And the deck that I'm gonna be grinding with is Grixis Discard. That'll be my main deck that I'll be competing with in Paper for the time being. It's my favorite deck. Let's go you. Well, the jig is out. Revitalize. Is this Jeskai? Did I say it right? Jeskai? It's Jeskai. Fuck. Big. I'm gonna keep the dive down. I really hope he doesn't have a counter for this. Yes! Oh, wait. He has Settle the Wreckage, of course. Alright, fine. Yeah, I kind of played it to Settle the Wreckage. Yeah, I should have attacked with just one unit. I should have played around Settle the Wreckage. I was foolish. That's bad. Okay, we do have a sideboard for this. Unfortunately, our hostage takers don't really do much in this scenario, do they? Yeah, we need to do some heavy sideboarding because we're facing a very, very heavy control matchup. But we do have the side deck for it.
Wild animals I like. Get that out of here.
Get that out of here. All right, that Vivian changes things.
Meet my newest friend.
Yeah, these hostage takers will have to go for the next game because they're not really doing anything.
Let's slow this down. I'm not ready for this quite yet.
I really don't want to activate this.
That didn't pan out.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Okay.
Come to me.
Yes! We're gonna hold on to this, though. Oh, there we go! We actually won! Oh my god, atta boy! And now we're gonna attack it. Oh my, I'm on fire! This Hadana's climb applying so much pressure on him. Oh my, and now we go crazy. Now we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. We take out the land of our elves. We take out the hostage takers. As much as I love the hostage takers, it's just not the matchup for them. What else? What else? What else? Still have 6 cards to go. Holy shit. Okay, we can ease out on. We definitely need the thought erasure though. Find finality is also pretty good. Maybe I can tone down on the secret squires. Dive down, how good? Yeah, dive down was pretty damn good there. Maybe the Rossi's Contempt, even though they're a good answer for his thing. Maybe I can reduce it to as a 1-off. This can be reduced by 1 as well. And maybe Wild Growth Walker can go to 1 as well. It just feels better. Alright, let's go. How is Ionize better than Sinister? And Jeskai uses a fight with fire combo, so that 2 damage can actually go a long way. I think that's why it's used over that. Alright, we'll keep this. There's our negate. I love negate as a sideboard card. It's just so fucking good. Like I pretty much like have it as a 2-of in every fucking deck I run. Right. So I could be playing into an AoE removal, but I have fine, so it's fine. Jesus. Well, I'd rather keep Field of Ruin. Attack first. We're not gonna waste our negate on this. I'm gonna keep my negate now because if the fairy goes down, I want to be able to counter it. Oh shit. Well, I mean, I could just kill that though.
I've lost so much already. This is nothing.
All right, so Ixalan's bindings are Vivian, which really sucks, but okay. So he's literally top decking at this point. Cardi time! I'm open this turn, but that's it. From then onwards, I'll have negate. So I just need him to not have an answer now. Oh my god, we're on fire! We're on fire, son! Beautiful. Beautiful! Okay, so I may need to bring back the hostage takers. Okay. All right, he's trying to bait out our negate, and we're not gonna. Yeah, fuck that. You got a counter spell for me, bruh? Oh, I got another one. Surprise, motherfucker! GG! No re! Oh! Nice! 5-1.